This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. Yo, what up, everybody? This is your boy Black Megas, and so final Redskins thoughts video of the year, because, well, maybe not the final one. I might do an all seasons one, but fuck, man. I don't feel like talking about these motherfuckers right now, so I don't know if I want to talk about them later. So, wildcard game against the Green Bay Packers. I was very tentative about this game because, you know, I had my feelings from the last video were that we had a chance because of the injuries that were sustained to the Packers, but I wasn't quite sure as to how this would turn out, you know. But I never thought that we didn't have a chance. And you know what? Early on, it looked like we have a chance. Although, we made some mistakes early on, even though we had an 11-0 lead. We left 5 points on the field because, you know, Deshaun Jackson, he ran out of bounds. You know, I'm not going to totally blame him for that because he could have tried to switch hands and stick the ball out. Could have been a possibility. He could have had it knocked out and fumbled, and it would have been a worse situation. As it stands, we got 3 off of that after getting a safety. Then we got a touchdown, and we missed the extra point. So it was like 11-0. Okay, cool. Still, the momentum was like going. People were talking about how, going against the wind hurt Aaron Rodgers and all that. Nah, he just started out slow. Let's be real. Let's be totally honest. It wasn't no wind or anything like that. Green Bay's offense have been struggling for the last few weeks, and they started off struggling again. But as I tweeted out, we apparently tend to be the medicine for teams. At least we used to be, and I guess we reverted back to that because the second half of this season, we kind of weren't the medicine for a lot of teams' ills. Whereas this game, we went back to the team that, if you were having issues, you come and you play the Redskins, and fuck, somehow we'll figure out a way to help you win. And damn me if we didn't somehow do that. I mean, the Green Bay offense was struggling like shit coming into this game. But come second quarter, all of a sudden, it just all clicked. They were talking this win shit. I just think that they just got into a rhythm finally. They figured out what they needed to do to get their offense in flow. They did that. A couple of lucky breaks on top of a couple of penalties. Got a couple of scores, got the confidence back up, and it was just like boom. From 11-0, they ended up making a 17-0 run on us, which was ridiculous. Of course, we came and we had that touchdown. But after that, they just pretty much put a fucking 15-0 run on us. And it was like third quarter, we couldn't stop their run for shit. They, all of a sudden, a team that had been struggling with the run, in their consistency, all of a sudden became a dynamic running team again. Lacey and Starks were gashing the fuck out of our defense. Chris Baker did go out, but he did come back. But it was like after that play where he got hurt, it was just a wrap. They just figured out, we know what we need to do to run all over them. Let's run all over them. And they did that. Aaron Rodgers, he gained his accuracy. He made some smart plays. A couple of times we got lucky because he overthrew a couple of receivers because it could have been a lot fucking worse. Cousins, he didn't have a bad game. He made some mistakes. He got away with a few throws. Got away with quite a few throws. In fact, he could have had 3 interceptions in that game. But overall, he was solid for the most part. But our consistency, we just weren't consistent on offense. The Packers gained the tempo on offense. And just, they got into a rhythm. And our defense couldn't slow them down, stop them. And it was just a wrap. It was just a wrap. By the way, shout out to Blair Walsh from the Vikings for having the guts to actually talk to the press about the game. I would have thought he would have disappeared off the face of the earth. Just as a side note to this, I know it has nothing to do with the game, but I thought that was quite interesting. I might go ahead and talk about all the football games later. I don't know. At the moment, though, I'm kind of spent because I was just sitting there watching the game, just like, yo. And it's funny because a lot of people were tweeting early, like, yo, 11-0, Redskins gonna bury him. Told you they're gonna run. I'm like, yo, nope. People, it's 12 minutes left in, like I told my boy, it was 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's not talk about like burying or RIP Aaron Rodgers and shit like that yet. As I've said numerous times, yeah, they're struggling, but he's still Aaron Rodgers. His bad season was 33 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, I think. That's his bad season. This is his bad season. And he's put up numbers that show that some people would kill to have at the end of the season. So if his bad season is like that, you can't tell me that this dude's done. Or that this team is done. And true to form, what happened? You got the fluid Green Bay offense. And it sucked. It sucked that we were, as I tweeted, we were the Theraflu to the sickness that they had on offense. God damn it. Oh, man. So, I'm going to go mellow out with this tequila. I'm hoping I didn't fuck up on my homework and my tests because I'm just so pissed right now. I had a homework and a test due tonight. That sucks. But hey, 9-7 division win. Got something to build on. Now we have to see how much are we gonna give Kirk Cousins. Are we gonna bring him back? How are we gonna resolve the RG3 drama? Keep him, trade him, cut him. Either way, we're eating like a ton of money. And then what are we going to do to fix the issues that we have, the problems, shore up depth in the secondary, things like that. We'll see, but yeah, sucky way to enter the off season. By the way, every host team this weekend lost. So that should show you something about being a quote-unquote division winner in Wild Card Weekend. Doesn't necessarily guarantee the fact that you are going to make noise or do damage in the playoffs. Had a lot of wild card teams that, generally speaking, are top-tier teams over the years. And they prove why they're the more consistent teams. The Seahawks, the Packers, the Steelers, and I won't say Kansas City, but yeah, we've shown teams that have been consistently good that came in and they took out the division winners. So that should tell you something right there. But anyway, she'll have a good playoff weekend next week. Anyway, I'm out. I'm done. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, I keep saying anyway, and I'm gonna stop saying anyway. So with that, God, the rage. All right, with that, hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.